It's Friday, 6 p.m. A very good evening to you and a warm welcome to Firstma Breaking News. My name is Trisna Anandia and absolute pleasure to be in your company this evening as we bring you up to spend with the latest developments. To this day, Indonesia's mining sector is once again under intense scrutiny after the Jaringan Advokasi Tambang or JATAM issues a strong warning about the long-term environmental and social risks of extractive industries. The organization stated that without strict oversight and the environmental enforcement, the cumulative impact of mining operations could escalate into a crisis comparable to historic disasters such as the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear disaster and the Chernobyl disaster. JATAM implies that the comparison is symbolic, meant to illustrate the scale of potential environmental damage, not a claimed nuclear contamination. According to monitoring data from the Jaringan Advokasi Tambang or JATAM, Indonesia has issued around 8,500 mining permits, covering nearly 44% of the country's land area, many of which overlap with environmentally sensitive and disaster-prone zones. At least 131 permits operate in major seismic areas spanning more than 1.6 million hectares. Over 2,000 are located in flood-prone regions, and more than 700 are in landslide risk zones. In Halmahera, at least 12 major floods were recorded between 2020 and 2024, nearly nickel mining sites with water level exceeding 1 meter. In 2024 alone, flooding affected 7 villages and displaced around 1,600 residents. Environmental concerns also include emissions and deforestation. On Obi Island, a major nickel processing complex was estimated to produce about 7.9 million tons of carbon equivalent annually, nearly 1% of Indonesian total greenhouse gas emission in that year. Meanwhile, Sumatra has lost approximately 4 million hectares of forest converted since 2001, increasing vulnerability to floods and landslides and deforestation. JATAM comparison to Fukushima and Chernobyl serve as cautionary metaphor reminding policymakers that large-scale environmental damage, if not addressed early, can leave consequences lasting generations. The challenge now is whether Indonesia can balance economic growth with environmental protection before irreversible damage occurs. We will continue to follow this developing story. I am Trisna Anandia, and that's where we say goodbye for today. Let's meet again next time. Good evening for now. Thank you.